Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Maria Virtual Academy. As you know that we had started part one of the tutorial, which is about VLAN fundamentals and configuration. So we had in the previous video, we had discussion about the VLAN fundamentals, and now we are going to implement the VLAN. So if for all those who have not watched this video, so they have to watch this video. Today we are going to continue from here, which is about VLAN implementation. First of all, let's have discussion about the topology. So this topology will be developed in this tutorial. This topology is consist of 3 layer 2 switches and 1 layer 3 switch and 1 route. In the access layer switches, I will create 3 VLANs, VLAN 2, VLAN 3 and VLAN 4. In here are other details which are required during the VLAN creation, like the VLAN name, the port ranges, which I specified for the mention VLAN, and the subnet, which I will use in the mention of VLAN. So today in this video, we will create these 3 VLANs here in this switch and also in this switch, because my 2 VLANs are split over 2 switches, like the VLAN 3 and VLAN VLAN 2 and VLAN 3 are also here in the switch number 3. So I have to create them here in this switch database. In next video, I will work on trunking and also on inter-VLAN routing. And after that, I will work how to enable communication between this port and between your router and ISP router. So let's continue to create VLANs. Okay, you can see here in the details of VLANs, as I told you before that I will create 3 VLANs. So the VLAN name will be BCS and the ID will be 2. So my first VLAN. My second VLAN name will be BBA and the name will be the ID will be 3. My third VLAN name will be MCS and ID will be 4. And here are the ports which I specify to assign them to this 2 or 3 or 4 VLAN. So here are these port ranges, like here from 1 to 5, from 6 to 10, and from 11 to 15. But here is a sort of confusion that how I can select the VLAN 2 is an ID, or 3 is an ID, or 4 is an ID. So can I select here any other number? If yes, how? If not, why? Okay. So for this purpose, we have to know about the VLAN IDs range and subranges. The Cisco switches support up to 4096 VLAN IDs. Okay. And this VLAN ID range is further organized in 3 sub-ranges. The first is reserved, normal, and extended. Remember that these 3 ranges are the sub-ranges of this main range. You can see here that it starts from 0 to 4095. Okay, the total range. But the first and last, they are reserved. We cannot, the system can only use this, and we cannot see them even. The normal ranges start from 1 to 1005. But some of them are already assigned. Like 1 is already assigned to default VLAN, 1002 is already assigned to FDDI, 1003 is already assigned to token ring, and so on. We cannot delete them, and we cannot use these IDs. Okay, so we will use IDs from 2 to 1005. But if you have Cisco devices which support the VTP version 3, you can also use this extended range, where the extended range starts from 1006 up to 10094. So as you saw in the previous slide, my VLAN ID was 234. So it means that those IDs were from this normal range. For VLAN creation, I will use two commands. The first command is VLAN, is a command, and the VLAN 2 is the VLAN ID. Okay, so it can be 2, 3, and 4. So in the for define the VLAN name, I will use the name command. And you know that the VLAN 2 name is BCS. So two commands will be used to create VLAN command and name command. You should remember that the VLAN command should be run in the global configuration mode, and the name command should be run in the VLAN mode. Repeat the same configuration for the configuration command for the creation of all other VLANs. So let's develop our topology. I have to open the packet tracer. Okay, here is packet tracer. As I told you before that, I'm going to just only create VLANs in my access layer switches. So, and I will add the layer 3 switch and other switches in my next videos. So let's add the Cisco switches, my two access layer switches, my computers. I will add 6 computers, 2 computers for BCS, 2 computers for BBA, and 2 computers for MBA. Okay, let me highlight them. Okay, okay, and I'm going to use a red color for the base MCS. Okay, it is good to add the details. Okay, the VLAN. So I'm going to add all the details. VLAN ID equal to 2. VLAN name BCS. Subnet will be 192.168. 1.1/24, the default subnet mask. Port, but before subnet, I have to run the port. Ports will be fast Ethernet 0/1 space up to 5. Okay, for this. Let me copy these details and use it here. VLAN 3, BBA up to 10, from 6 to 10, and the subnet will be 2.1. Okay, for MCS will be from 11 to 15. And it will be 3.1. Okay guys, so details are done. It's time to open the switches, and before that I have to connect these computers with my switches. So I know where should I plug these computers. Fast Ethernet 0/1, Fast Ethernet 0/2. This documentation is very much important because they will guide you throughout the process. Not 3/06. Fast Ethernet 0/7. Fast Ethernet 0/11. 0/12. Okay. Now let's use the same command which I specified before to you guys. Okay. So, okay guys, enable. I shall go to global configuration mode, and here I should type what VLAN 2. Name is what BCS. Exit from here. Okay, before this, let me show you the default setting. By default, there is only one VLAN in my switch, okay, which is default VLAN 1. And I told you that there are also some other VLANs 1002, 1003, 4, and 5, okay. They're already created for FDI, for token ring, and for other types of settings. And one default VLAN. So that's why I will use the IDs from 2, 3, 4. I mean from the normal range from 1 to, sorry, from 2 to 1001. Enable. Oh, I'm already here. Configure terminal. VLAN 2. VLAN name is BCS. Exit from VLAN 2 and let's create VLAN 3. Name is what? Name is BBA. Exit. VLAN 4. Name is MCS. Int. Let's verify. Yeah, I have 3 VLANs. BCS, BBA, and MCS. The VLANs are created, and now I have to define the membership. Okay, I have to define the membership. Okay, here are the commands which are with the help of which we can define members for the created VLANs. First of all, you have to select the range of interfaces. I'm going to select the range of interfaces for the VLAN 2. That's why I select from 1 to 5. Here you should use this range command. So interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 space hyphen space 5. Okay. Then you have to access the access mode of the switch, and you have to assign this access mode of the switch to VLAN 2. See here, with the help of with the help of first command, I select the range of interfaces. With the help of second command, I access the access mode of the port. And here I assign the switch port access mode to VLAN 2. Repeat the above commands for all the other VLANs, like for the VLAN 3 and 4, okay? Let's use these commands. Okay, I'm here in the switch 1, and now it's time to define members. So very easy, go to the global configuration mode, interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 space hyphen 5. Interface, no, switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 2. It's done, okay? Exit from here. Now you have to select another set of ports to define the members of VLAN 3. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/6 space hyphen 10. Switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 3. Okay, exit from here. And here again, I'm repeating the same commands for the VLAN 4. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/ this time 11 space hyphen 15. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN what? 4. Int. Show VLAN brief. See here, Now these three VLANs have members from 1 to 5, from 6 to 10, from 11 to 15. Before this membership, these ports had the membership of default VLAN 5. And I told you that static VLAN, whenever you change the membership of a port, they will lose the previous VLAN membership. So there's, it's done. My three VLANs are created and my first access layer switch. So I'm going to create here. You can repeat the same process, okay? Like for example, if you have some computers of your BCS here and some computers of your BBA here, then you should repeat the same commands in same setting for all these computers too. Like for example, this is BCS VLAN computer, and let's suppose this is my BBA VLAN computer. You can use the same information. Okay. And accordingly, you can do your setting here. Let's do that. Okay. The commands will be also repeated. So enable configure terminal VLAN 2 because it's about BCS. Name is BCS. Exit VLAN 3. Name is BBA. Exit interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 space hyphen 5 switch port mode access VLAN 2. Exit interface range fast Ethernet 0/6 space hyphen 10 switch port mode access VLAN 3. In verify your configuration, show VLAN brief. So see here, BCS and BBA, they have their interfaces. Okay, last you have to assign IP address to your computers according to these settings. Okay, so I'm going to assign IP address 192.168.1.1 with the default subnet mask. So here it will be 1.2. Okay, desktop IP configuration, static IP address 1.2. This is my BBA, and for BBA I will use the 2.1 subnet. 2.1. And here 2.2 with the default /24 subnet mask. Okay, here 3.1. And here 3.2. 3.1. Okay, no problem. 3.2 done. See here, it's a BCS computer, so I will use what? 1.3 here because the subnet is same. 1.3. And this is BBA, and BBA is 2.1 and 2 is already assigned, so I will use here 2.3. 2.3 with default subnet mask. It's done. And let's see the communication. Of course, they will reply each other, but the same VLAN computers. Okay, ping 192.168.1.2. See here, one is replying. The 1.1 can ping 1.1 can ping 1.2. But when 1.1 will try to ping 1.3, it will not, the 1.3 will not reply because 1.3 is connected to another switch, and this switch is not able to take the traffic and this switch is not able to forward the untagged traffic to this VLAN 2. What is tagged and what is untagged traffic? So we will have discussion about this in the next video. So you can see here the 1.3 and 1.2 and 1.1 is belongs to the same VLAN, but they cannot communicate. So we will solve this issue in our next video. And let's ping the another VLAN computer like 2.1. They will not also ping 2.1. 2.1 is belongs to another VLAN, and I told you that this VLAN is fully isolated from this VLAN, so they cannot communicate until you pass the packets from via router or via layer 3 switch. So this was the configuration, dear students, and we successfully create the VLANs. We successfully assign the port to them. Okay. We also use this command show VLAN brief. So for the purpose to display the database of VLAN into to us. Okay. So this tutorial is finished, and stay updated. Stay with us, and for the next video where we will have discussion about trunking and inter VLAN routing. Okay. Don't forget, dear students, that we will have inter VLAN routing while using multiple methods. So stay happy. Allah Hafiz.